Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Look at this treacherous terrain. I'm in Corona del Mar, California, near Newport Beach. And right over there is a historical area that you might recognize. Check this out. Does this look familiar to you? Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale. The tale of a faithful trip that started from that tropic port aboard this tiny ship. That's right. That's the original filming locations. I'm talking about the intro, if you will, from the 1964 to 1967 classic Gilligan's Island. And they left the port on a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. And when they went out this way, the weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would have been lost. Pretty amazing. TV history right here on the coast in California. These beautiful rocks. And there are boats actually going out to sea. Hopefully they do not get stranded on Gilligan's Island. And it's actually very cool too, because a lot of people say that these rocks, this formation, what I'm going to show you in this vlog, is actually the inspiration for Pirates Cove Peter Pan. I am not 100% sure on that, but I wanted to throw that little tidbit in. This vlog is about Gilligan's Island, but it does have a little bit of a Peter Pan segue as well. The minnow would have been lost. The minnow would be lost. It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's The Daily Woo, and who's hiding over there? It's Jay, right there, hiding in the shrubberyness, the non-shrubberyness of these boulders. He's actually kind of a local area resident. He has actually never been out here. So I texted him and I said, you should come film this vlog with me. And he said, I don't want to be in your vlog, but you are now in the vlog, whether you like it or not. And we are witnessing not only maybe some Disney history, but also more important, some Gilligan history right there. And something's coming through the water. Is that either a shark or a dolphin or a fish over there? See that? Oh, it's a bird. It's a bird. I was hoping it would be a dolphin. And I actually thought about climbing out there. Jay recommended start the vlog from there, but I'm not wearing my flip-flops today. I'm wearing tennis shoes, and I would have had to remove the shoes, probably remove my pants, and climb out in that water and sit out on that little lifeguard stand. Look at that. Is that Gilligan and the skipper? Little buddy! They're coming this way. They're coming over this way. Maybe they think that we're stranded and they're here to rescue us. The interesting thing about Gilligan's Island, it was only on 98 episodes, 3 seasons, and it spawned an entire mess load of movies, spin-offs, all kind of other toys, pop culture. What else did it spin off?
Coconut phones?
That's right, coconut phones. Every time they were about to be rescued, Gilligan would screw things up. In reality, if it was a realistic show, Gilligan would have been murdered in the first 3 episodes, and they would have used his body to eat as food to survive, kind of like the Donner Party.
Is that him right there?
Whoa, what's down there? All right, so this vlog is going to be titled The Gilligan Island Caves. You can see one of the caves here, but on the other side of this, I think that's maybe what that right there. It's not the USS Minnow. What does that say? Can you read that? Wait a minute.
What?
What does it say? What a minute? That is not the USS Minnow. But it's coming over here to look at the caves on the other side of this area. So let's walk over there now and check out the Gilligan Island Caves. In the 1960s, they filmed, I think the original pilot was actually filmed, the intro was filmed here, Newport Beach. What's the name of this town again?
Corona del Mar.
Corona del Mar. And then they went to Hawaii, filmed the pilot, I think maybe the first episodes of the first few seasons. And then they started filming it around California. And anytime there was a cave sequence, they filmed it down in here, right down here. Gotta be careful on these slick rocks. You can just see Mary Ann there sunning herself on the beach. being bothered by Gilligan and the skipper and the professor. Who is your favorite character in Gilligan's Island? If you had to choose from the pack, Thurston Howell. Was he the third? Thurston Howell the third?
He was the third.
Gosh, Lovey.
I'm partial to the second, but
Who was the second?
I don't know. There
Did
had to be
Thurston Howell from the show, did his dad ever appear and try to save them? Was that an episode? There were only 98 episodes. We were just talking about how crazy it is. The magnitude that the show has created and gone on to be with only 98 episodes. And there are some birds right there perched on that rock. All right, now time for the nitty gritty. Let's go to the top of this. We're going to be very winded when we get up here, but we're going to do it. Come with us to the top of Gilligan's Island Caves. It's very treacherous, very treacherous. All right, are you ready for this? It's the moment you've been... Look how clear that water is. Over to our right are the Gilligan Island Caves. Shunk-a-gunk-a-gunk-gunk. Gilligan Island Caves. Someone is now leaving the Gilligan Island Caves, which means we can now check out the Gilligan Island Caves. I am very winded. Are you as tired?
I'm very tired.
As I am? Man, that was such a short climb. Very, very winded and tired. But I'm not going to let that slow me down. We're going to go check out the caves firsthand down this pikey peak of treacherousness. Look at this.
Is this your first 3-hour vlog?
A 3-hour vlog. A 3-hour. The weather's not rough, though. The weather's starting to look rough, but not now. The skies are actually pretty clear. A 3-hour vlog would be very, very, very lengthy. You going down to the caves? All right, I'm coming with you. I'm coming with him. They actually have built a stairway. These stairs were probably not here in 1964, 1965, 66, and 67 for the 98 episodes of the show. There's my shadow. Look at me. I'm waving, going to say hello to Gilligan himself. All right. What are you looking at? What do you see? What is it?
The Gilligan's Island Jail, I think.
Look at this. There's bars in there?
Bars. Where's the dog with the key?
Oh, wow, yeah. Look at that. Gilligan Island Jail. Look at those bars. I don't remember bars being on these. Look at that, a turtle. A sand turtle right there trying to escape the island. Gilligan's Island. Man, this is actually really awesome. Looking at this, you can see why they used this little area right here for the filming locations from the show. Look at this. That is awesome. Of course, that house probably wasn't there, or when they filmed it, they just showed over to the right and they didn't actually show the shot, because then they would have been rescued. All they had to do was wave to that house and go, "We're down here on the island, help us." So that house is not in the shot, but all this was, all these rocks, this waterway. Here was the lagoon. Very, very cool. Little movie history. Right here on the coast of California. A couple more caves over here. I didn't even realize this one was here. This is actually really, really cool. Pretty impressive. Took us.
Or Marianne's Sprite?
That might be Ginger's Sprite. Could be Marianne's. I don't know. Marianne, who? Actually, Marianne probably drank soda.
Yes.
Ginger, she was a model. And models have to watch their figures. So, which did you prefer, Ginger or Mary Ann? I don't know. I was probably more into Mary Ann than I was Ginger, even though Ginger was the model.
I'm gonna say Ginger.
Ginger?
I'm gonna say Ginger.
All right, you're a Ginger guy. Oh, wow, look at this. People have written their names. People have graffitied and tagged out here. K plus B equals heart. T and A. T and D. Oh, someone has actually gone the extra mile and carved it either with a knife or a key, and it's permanently engraved right here.
There's multiple names too.
Yep, 2 names. The guy could not decide on which girl he was in love with, so he wrote 3 names right there. I'm looking for Gilligan's signature out here, or maybe the skipper out here as well. Not seeing their names carved for posterity into that. Man, look at that cave. That's awesome. Just look at this. Pretty fantastic. So you never knew this existed out here before, huh?
Never been here before.
Very cool. Sharing things with Jay. He's sharing things with me. We're sharing things with you guys. Everybody together vicariously. Sharing information. Spending our days together. There's something weird, some kind of weird gunky stuff wedged in that hole right there. Oh, you going into the nether regions of the cave?
I love nether regions.
The nether regions. Mark that one down. Jay loves nether regions. Take that as you will. We're actually walking on very soft sand. It looks like the tide was actually just up in here. My shoes are very wet now. Anything exciting in there? No. Nothing in there?
Bunch of clothes.
That's how we escape the island. We go through there and we find a secret passageway off of Gilligan's Island. Very cool. All right, I'm going to leave you with a moment of quietness, a little bit of ambiance here on Gilligan's Isle. So enjoy the quietness of the island for a minute. Moment of quietness starts now. You can't have a moment of quietness when you're walking around. Let's have a moment of not only quietness, but a moment of non-movingness. Starting now. All right, that's enough of that. I didn't want to terrify people too much because being that quiet out here on Gilligan's Island, people watching at home or on their smartphones at work, wherever they're out doing, watching this vlog, probably think, man, we really are on Gilligan's Island. I am terrified right now because how are we going to get off that island? And that's my question I'm posing to you, Jay. How are we going to get off this island?
Well, hopefully there's a vlog tomorrow.
Hopefully there is. You guys should subscribe because you never know if we're going to make it off this island. Do you prefer Gilligan's Island when it comes to shipwreckedness? Or do you prefer Castaway? Or is there another shipwrecked TV show or movie that you prefer over those two? What would be your favorite shipwreckedness? Or you could always throw in the default Disney shipwrecked, Swiss Family Robinson.
I'm going with Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island for the win. That's a good answer because that's what this vlog is about. I brought up Swiss Family Robinson, which was also a Disney movie. And I want to know what you guys think about Peter Pan's Pirate Cove. Supposedly, this area right here where we are standing was inspiration for Peter Pan's Pirate Cove. What do you guys think about that? Leave some comments down below. I'm going to see you tomorrow, hopefully, if I get off this island. And I'm going to say, spoiler alert, we are, because there is a stairway right there. I'm thirsty. I'm going to go get something to drink. I'm going to use your credit card to do it. Did they have credit cards on Gilligan's Island? If they did, they could have just chartered a boat to come get them, or they could have had a smartphone. I wonder if there's an app for shipwreckedness. Wait, I know you were using your phone over there, and you were summoning with your shipwreck app that boat. We're over here. Over here. Whew, we made it.
Thank God.
All right, see you guys. Bye. Over here. Hey. Hey, over here. Man, that's awesome. We're going to be rescued. Disregard that staircase. They're coming to rescue us. Over here. We summoned you. Over here. Oh, no, over here. This way. No, Gilligan's over here.
They can't see us.
Oh. Check your app again and see if you summoned that exact boat. We got to get off this island.
Oh.
All right, this joke has run too far. Have a great day. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Jay.
Goodbye, Jay.